Hi, hello, hello, hello. This is Bianca Marie here, bringing you another Monday motivational video just about nutrition for moms, birthing persons, and families. And something that I have always worked with my clients, especially for ones that are having some eating issues afterwards or just don't really have an appetite. Something that I always work with to try to help them include in their diet are smoothies. They're pretty simple. They can be very packed with nutrients, and they are quick, especially if you don't have a big appetite or you don't really have a lot of time in the kitchen, but you want to get some energy, you want to get some quick nutrients, and smoothies can certainly be a solution. So with anything and everything, always have them speak with their provider, their doctor, right? Always talk to them about, especially if they want to try anything that's not customary or anything that they've seen like online and I'm not familiar with it, they're not familiar with it, but always talk to them, have them, encourage them to talk to their provider and look over the ingredients and things. I have even said, let's put it in our bag, let's go, when they go to, I go to appointments with a lot of my clients and I say, let's put it in the bag, let's go, so they the doctor can actually see the list of the ingredients on the back, and we can talk about it and make sure everything is clear before we start that, especially if they're going to be using something kind of like a mix as a base of the smoothie. For example, this is just an example. It was one that I have in my kitchen, right? Let me say this. I'm not promoting this particular one. I'm just using this as an example. If you don't like it, don't use it, right? If you like it, use it. Just totally an option. But my point is, I'm just showing that there's tons of options out there. So this one is a particular plant-based meal replacement one, right? So I never would encourage a mom to use this without going over with the doctor. Even if it was something that she used before she was pregnant, and it went well with her stomach, and it didn't make her feel upset, anything like that. Still, I'm risk averse, so I always would encourage them to have this or take a picture of it and take it to the doctor so that you could just talk about the ingredients and what's in it and the benefits of it, because sometimes it may not be as beneficial as they thought it was, and the doctor may have another recommendation, right? Or if they would like, I would also remind them that maybe when they're pregnant, that they would like to see a nutritionist, especially if they're having any sort of medical restrictions or anything like that with their food, with their diet, or diabetes or anything of that nature. I always recommend that they try to get in an appointment in with a nutritionist. But if we're got it cleared, right, and they're ready to move forward with smoothies, I always encourage to use something that is nutritious and it's filling, and you can just add in a couple things, right? And so, like for example, this one particular one is gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and nut-free. If that works with their diet and that's what they need, there's tons of them out there on the market. Just figure out what their needs are, and then figure out which items could help as their base. So, just as an example, and then this can be updated. You can incorporate so many things in it. You can incorporate fruits and all sorts of different things to make it taste like they want it to taste. But the point is, try using smoothies, incorporating smoothies into their diet, even if it's one smoothie a day where you pack it with all sorts of things. You can pack it with chia seeds. You can pack it with chia seeds. If for sweetness, a lot of my moms can't do a lot of sugar. You shouldn't do too much sugar anyway, but it's all about balance, right? Having one cookie in the pregnancy is not going to kill you, so just balance, right? So I have some moms that really like chocolate and different things, so we make sure we just put some powder in it. And then also, as a sugar supplement, I will do pitted dates and put that into the smoothie. And dates by themselves are sweet anyway, but they're natural. So my point is, have them talk over with their provider, and that's with anything generally, like about their eating and their diet anyway. But then smoothies can be certainly a way to incorporate a lot of things that they may need in nutrition, because definitely want to get their calories in. So the first trimester is usually the same amount of calories, right, as normal or pre-pregnancy. But then the second second trimester, you're looking for about 350 more calories a day. In the third trimester, about 450 calories more each day. So increase that. But again, there's caveats with that. So it depends on if they were underweight or if they're overweight, or depends on any other sort of medical issue that they have going on. So that's just a rule of thumb. But certainly every mom is different, every birthing person is different. So you want to make sure that you're aware of any dietary needs as you are having that discussion with them about some smoothies or anything else that they can incorporate easily into their diet. So smoothies are a great way to do it. Simple way to incorporate it. I've even purchased different cups for the smoothies. So we make the smoothies and then we can put them in the freezer, and they have a lid, and they, certainly a smoothie is best fresh, but if you make a smoothie the night before and they drink it the next morning, it's still good, right? They're still getting the nutritional value out of it. So as a doula, we are positioned to be able to help the moms in these families really transition into postpartum, really transition into getting comfortable when they are home. And so one way to do that is to kind of help make sure that they're getting the right foods in. And smoothies are a quick way and a good way to be able to add in nutrition, make it very nutritionally dense and convenient. And you can do the smoothies not only for the mom, but then also, especially if they have other siblings in the household, or the spouse or anyone else who's around. Smoothie is something that can be shared with everybody. So I always recommend as a doula to have a couple recipes of great smoothies in your back pocket so that way you can help the families.